Hey, what's going on, family? It's your boy Knuckles, aka Laser Video Games. Come at your video of the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct presentation that was just finished not too long ago, and I look like a mess right now because I came back from the gym. I was rushing at the gym to make sure I get back on time to watch the Direct right there. And man, I gotta say, man, Nintendo was not playing. Nintendo was not playing. They started off the presentation. Now, grant, I'm not gonna get through every presentation. I'm just talking about my favorite parts of the presentation. But immediately, man, they started off with the new Mario Kart game called Mario Kart Tour. Wait, no, was it? No, not Mario Kart Tour. Mario Kart World. I'm like, okay, that that sounds better than Mario Kart 9. Like I gotta say, like Mario Kart 9, Mario Kart 9 wouldn't sound as cool. I feel as though Mario Kart World just sounds better than Mario Kart 9. It looks good, man. It looks really good. 24 racers, and and I have like you have like something you have like something to like an adventure mode from Diddy Kong Racing. It looks like. I mean, it looks good. The courses look fun. Like the knockout battle, it was called. Like, if you don't reach the certain place, you lose. You don't race in the next you don't race the next game right there. Like, it looks really, really good. And I'm for it. Like I said, me, I love me some Mario Kart. I try to host as many Mario Kart shows on my channel. But this one right here is gonna be a game changer. Now, also like I'm going all over the place with this thoughts right here. We got the release date mid stream. I thought it was gonna be announced at the end. Um, it's coming out June 5th. So like the rumors were true about it being released sometime in like either between like April, May, and June. And here are my thoughts about it being in June. I think I mean, everyone's gonna take it. Everyone's gonna be different about it, but I feel as though it's good business by. What the hell is this? Is this a hat? They got my hat right there. Oh, sure. Okay, so that. I think it's good business by Nintendo because the fall is the busiest season of the game right there. Like, it's a lot of competition, but I feel as though even if they release it in June, I mean, and in the fall, I feel as though more people are gonna be paying more attention to the Switch 2 than all the other games that come out in the fall. But also, I mean, the Switch came out in like it was like March or April, one of those 2 months right there. So like, it's not the first time Nintendo released a system not in the fall, but I feel as though this might be the new pattern. Stay away from the busy game season, and you'll not to say they're not gonna release anything within that what fall season. But I feel as though like when it comes to their systems now, they'll probably start releasing it like far away from fall, so they can be on the center, so they can be the center attention right there. Because honestly, this summer, I mean, not to look at the list again, but I feel as though this summer, before the Switch 2, not many games were being interested or whatnot. But this, with the Switch 2, is gonna have everyone's attention right there. And honestly, gonna be the system / game of the summer right there. Like, you're already making your summer plans right now and get the Switch 2 because it is gonna be a fire system. But I'm surprised that it can do 4K. Like, I was not expecting that. I really was. I'm thinking to myself, okay, 1080 HP. Nintendo's really not known for the presentation, but no, they're going all out. I said 4K, HDR. They got even 256 gigabytes for the system, 120 FPS right there. Like, Nintendo's not playing around with the system. Like, and they got a cooling system too. Like, they're not playing around. Like, they're really like taking their care into the system. It's not to say that Switch wasn't taking any care of. Switch is a great system, but like Switch 2 is going to be like dramatic upgrade right there. You also do the system transfer, which is good because I feel as though a lot of people that have to Switch are like, yo, am I gonna be able to transfer my save data onto my Switch 2? Yes, you really do, which I think is a great thing. But yeah, like I said, still a lot to get into that I want to talk about. The new 007 game that's coming out. My one friend's interested in that. We got a new Hyrule Warriors game. The Nintendo Switch online expansion with the GameCube games. I know that was a rumor, and like finally, now we got GameCube games coming out for the on the Switch. We got Wind Waker, which I never played. F-Zero, I never played that game, so I'm definitely gonna get my hands on that as well. And other games will be coming out that along the line as well. So yeah, that's an upgrade right there. We got a new Kirby Air Riders game coming out later this year, and I might actually get the game because I never played the. Well, I played it, but like I never owned the original Kirby Air Ride, and I'm surprised. They have like a good. I mean, Air Community has a toxicity, but they have like a lot of people entering Kirby Air Ride tournaments. Like I didn't know that Kirby Air Ride was like that popular. So I feel as though might get my hands on Kirby Air Rides, because like I said, I missed my chance on the original one. They have to miss out on the hype. So I feel as though playing this one, I didn't get that same feel there when I was half for the original. And the new Donkey Kong game, Donkey Kong Bonanza, that looks pretty good as well. Like, I understand some people feel iffy about how Donkey Kong looks, but I think it looks okay. But the presentation for that game looks amazing. Like I said, brand new 3D game. Also, you can also play 2D style as well. So I think people have been wanting a game like that ever since, the Donkey Kong 64 game. And it's not to say that, Donkey Kong Country returned and the snow one wasn't all that bad, but I feel as though people were missing, that 3D feel of it, which I don't think we're ever gonna get that 64 game re-released ever again. Which, by the way, the on expansion, you can play that game online as well. So I'll be looking forward to playing some F-Zero online for that as well. But now in the press conference, we never had a release, never had the price for it, but an article just came out saying that it's going to be $450. Now, my original guess was $400, but when I sell more of the features, I'm just like, yeah, I think it's gonna be more than 400. It's gonna be more than 400, and 450. I mean, now granted, they said also if you get the expansion with the Mario Kart World, it's gonna be 500, which makes sense. Now, also, I don't know. I mean, granted, I think as I'm going along with this video, more answers will get answered, but we didn't find out how much games are gonna be. How much are Switch games now? Are they 60? I can't remember. I think they're 60 now, but they're not cheap. I'll tell you that much. They're not cheap at all. And there was no pre-orders at the end of the direct, but now there's a press release saying that pre-orders, could be wrong, are going to be available April 9th, so a week from today. And I'm gonna try my best to pre-order this game. I gotta see if I'm working that day, what my schedule is like that day, but I'm gonna try my best to pre-order that game. I really want that game, the system, because now, granted, it's not like 2020 where that was a terrible time to release a system, but I feel as though it's gonna be tough to get a Switch soon. Obviously, even the original Switch, it was hard to get if you didn't pre-order it right there. If you didn't pre-order the Switch, it's gonna be hard to find one. You probably didn't get one until maybe like 1 or 2 years later. So this could be the same case with the Switch too. But I gotta say, also, their pretty cool thing was, which I'm not gonna be using as much, but I gotta give them credit for it. The gaming chat was actually pretty cool. Talking to your friends while you're playing a game. Also see, the games they're playing as well. See the video right there. It's pretty much like Nintendo's Discord in a way. It's pretty much Nintendo's Discord, which I give them credit for doing that. Even comes with a camera as well. But I still think I'm gonna be leaning towards Discord. But I give Nintendo credit for doing that. At first, I'm like, are they partnering up with Discord right now? And Nintendo doesn't really partner with anybody, honestly. So it was wishful thinking, but yeah, it was cool. I will give them that. It was pretty cool. But I think I'm still gonna be leaning towards more the Discord. I am. But like I said, get credit for that though. It's a pretty cool thing though. But I gotta say, man, the Switch 2, she was fire. It was fire. But like I said, June 5th, I mean, that's soon. That's 2 months from now. And listen, it makes it difficult for me because in May, I have 3 cons. I got Fan Expo Philly, Die Geekdom Con, and then DreamCon. That's three cons back to back to back. So I'm just like, obviously, I can't be spending too much money right there. I should just be focused on making content. Because honestly, I think a lot of the artists you're going to see not all of them, but like some of the artists you're going to see at Fan Expo, some of them will be at DreamCon, hopefully. Hopefully. I will say that Die Kingdom Con I'm more excited about because that's more so on the anime side. And I do like a lot of the voices are gonna be there though, but nonetheless though, this is difficult, guys. Like I'm just like, oh my god, why? But I think it's good business for them, like I said, because they avoid the busy gaming season right there. Honestly, it can work out for me too because the fall season is New York Comic Con. So, but then, okay, I'll just say this: business wise, it's good for Nintendo. Wallet wise, it's not good for my wallet. It's not good for my wallet for this for Nintendo Switch to be coming out in June 5th. That's it. I got so many cons in May. My wallet is gonna hate me. Well, hell, my wallet already hates me already. But yeah, like it's gonna be tough. But like nonetheless, though, I'm excited. Just think, I think fans were all excited, but it's not we're all nervous because we're like, dang, that's very very soon, like 2 months from now. Like honestly. I don't run Nintendo, so I can't tell them what they can and can't do. But I feel as though, like, had they maybe announced the release date months prior, like maybe January, it would be like we would be prepared more. But the fact that it comes out in 2 months, it's like, dang, it's almost like a last minute decision right there. I'm like, well, dang, y'all, like, shit, this is summer, we got plans, and now we got the Switch 2 coming out. We're like, oh god, what we do, but it looks so good. Like the 4K, 256 gigabytes, 120 FPS, the game share, which I'm not going to be using as much right there. Oh, the game share as well, where if your friends can share, the same that you're playing right there. No, it's not going to be certain games, which, it's no surprise for things because it's like, I don't say it happened to Mario Kart, but I did see, Super Mario 3D World. Now, I can't remember if it could be online as well, or they have to be locally around. I can't remember. I think it was online, but definitely remember wrong about that. But yeah, like that was pretty cool. Like, and not only that, I think that didn't the Game Boy do that as well? Like you could play, games with someone even if you don't have the game. I remember that was with Mario Kart, but you only play like limited courses with that Mario Kart though, which is pretty dumb, honestly. But yeah, the Switch 2 looks like a lot of fun. Like I said, the timing is just like rough. That's the biggest thing. Is the timing right there. And I'm just like, ugh. But I'm gonna try my best. We'll see what happens. But like I said, it was a good direct. It was a good press conference. Well, not press conference. It was a good direct. Like I said, I feel as though Nintendo really did their thing right there. Like I said, fans were excited, but we are all so nervous because it's like, dang. It's here, but I mean, it's pricey. It's not too far off. And like, what do we do? So it's like, maybe I gotta start selling drugs. I don't know, but let me know what you guys think. Do you think it's good business for Nintendo releasing this in June? Do you think it's bad business? Do you are your wallets gonna survive this these next couple months right there? Like, let me know in the comment section below. If you like this video, please give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe and part of this family. This channel is mainly on anime and gaming. Follow my social media accounts in the description box below. And always remember what J. Cole said, there's no such thing as a life better than yours. Have a good day, everybody. Take care.